Iraqi forces besieging the city of Tikrit say they're days away from liberating the city from Islamic State militants. The government troops, backed by Shia militias, are advancing on the city centre, where it's believed there are now fewer than 100 IS fighters. Progress has been slowed, though, by fears that the insurgents have planted thousands of explosives. Meanwhile, the US Secretary of State John Kerry has been commenting on Iran's involvement in the battle against Islamic State, which he referred to by its Arabic acronym Daesh.
They are deeply opposed to Daesh. And while we are not coordinating with Iran, we do not have conversations with Iran about this. We work through the Iraqi government. We do so with the knowledge that they are also opposed to Daesh and are working for Daesh's defeat.
With me is Hadya Alalawi from BBC Arabic. Hadya, first of all, the situation inside Tikrit itself. Do we know for sure that there are booby traps and explosives, or is this just fears, really?
No. We know for sure that there are, and that's actually stopping the army and its backed militia by the militia to actually advance in the city. There are huge fears that actually once they do, they're going to be bombed by IS militia and bombings, and that's exactly their strategy. The problem is that IS operate on a different strategies than the army. Armies fight maybe one-to-one or like group-to-group, but IS, they just go individually and they bomb certain areas, or they do that in houses actually, which makes it really sensitive thing to combat.
And these IS fighters who are there, they are prepared to die? They're prepared to go down with the others?
Oh, absolutely. They're actually prepared to go all the way, and they're not afraid to die. I mean, as I said, the problem is they operate on one-on-one basis. So they go individually, suicide bombers, and they actually attack army or people who are fighting with them, fighters, and they're not afraid to do that. So it's going to be a really tough one for the army.
What about Iranian involvement? We heard John Kerry there saying we're not coordinating with the Iranians, it's all going through the Iraqi government. It does complicate the picture for the Americans, doesn't it?
It does complicate it because of the sensitive relationship between the US and Iran over the years. Obviously, they've been, described as being enemies in the past, but now they're fighting a mutual enemy, which is IS, which means that now they're on the same line. So saying that they are not maybe communicating directly, they're doing it through the Iraqi government, but they are actually on the same page. And the US, to be honest, I think they are happy with Iran's involvement in the sense that they are fighting their sort of battle in Iraq, and they have one enemy, which is IS, and they want to get rid of them. We've heard actually that Qasem Soleimani, which is a high general in the Iranian Revolutionary Guards, he is actually the one who is setting up all the strategies for the Iraqi army and their fighters who support them in Tikrit, and he's playing a major role, although Iran has denied that in the past, but it's actually now saying that no, he is in Iraq, and we've seen pictures of him. So Iran's involvement is crucial in this fight, and no one can deny that they are involved in this.
Hadya Alalawi from BBC Arabic, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.